Hello all, welcome back to my YouTube channel. This is the first ever time I'm telling welcome back to my YouTube channel is because few days back I posted my first ever Korean drama review on Queen of Tears, and apart from friends and families I got the first ever comment from this person and I was so damn happy. So I asked this person which review they want to see next, and that's when they told is Twinkling Watermelon is worth the hype. So let's get into this video, discuss all the good and bad parts of this drama. At the end, you will get to decide if you want to watch or skip this drama. So Twinkling Watermelon was released back in 2023. After its release, this series had got a lot of popularity for all the right reasons. Starring Royeon, Choi In-wook, Sol In-ha and Shin In-soo. This series will give you the similar vibe of 25-21, yet more filled with life lessons than just a love story, and also filled with very much fun and entertaining scenes. If you haven't watched this series, then here is a brief on the storyline. So Royeon acts as a Coda. Coda stands for Child of a Deaf Adult, who is actually struggling to choose a career as a musician or to choose serving his family who is deaf. So his entire family is deaf. He is the only person who has the ability to speak and hear. So that's where he struggles a lot. So Royan gets into a huge fight with his father, who is against his musician dream. That's when he time travels to 1995, where he gets to meet his young school-going parents. He gets to learn a huge secret about their childhood life, how they led, and what their life was really like. So what happens next, and what is the secret that he gets to learn from his parents, is the main storyline that you need to watch. Now let's discuss about the good and the bad parts of this drama. Good parts. Twinkling Watermelon is a refreshing Korean drama that explores the common struggle these youngsters face while choosing their dream life versus their parents' expectations. Number 2. All the characters acting will leave you spellbound. The storyline, the BGM, especially the music is so damn good. In this series, it's just top notch. Number 3. My favorite character has to be Shin Yun-soo. She acts as a deaf girl who cannot speak and hear. And showing each and every emotion just with expression is definitely tiring and a very complicated act compared to others. So she definitely tops the list. Number 4. This series puts a light on how often we kids blame our parents without knowing their sacrifices and struggle. And it tells you that every relationship with our parents is always work in progress. Both the kids and the parents have to learn and unlearn from each other. This series will leave you thinking that even if we ever get to change our fate, will we ever be satisfied? Number 5. The execution of time travel is remarkably clear, which could easily go wrong, but they pulled it off brilliantly, leaving no loopholes. Also, you get to learn a lot about the families that are disabled in hearing and speaking and how they lead their day-to-day life. Now let's talk about the bad parts. Honestly, I am not biased, yet I could not find any flaws in this series, as it gives you all the valuable lessons, the acting is spot on, the time travel is very clear, the reasoning is very clear, the conclusion is a happy ending, and all the kids and the parents get to understand each other's perspective, so there is no negative points that I could find. So from my end, this series is a 10 on 10 that you must watch. Also, an interesting fact that the entire cast had to go intense training to learn the sign language and to play the instrument, and they definitely nailed it. So if you've come this far and liked my review, don't forget to share, like and subscribe. Let me know in the comments what series you want me to review next. Until then, see you. Bye. Annyeong.